Hello everyone.
My name is jkL.
We're gonna do some Sailor Moon because I can't pronounce the first two words, but they are something like Bishoujo Senshi. But yeah, we're gonna do hard mode. So obviously I speak Japanese because I know three letters means it's just basic. And this looks like easy. So this is hard, obviously. But yeah, what's so interesting and fun about this beat 'em up?
Oh, apparently you have some feedback.
Oh, is something up? Oh, wait, I know what. Okay, now it should be okay, right? People, it was all my fault. Perfect. Yeah. It was my fault, not the restreamer. I take the blame. So yeah, anyways, what's interesting about this game is that we have 5 different characters to pick from, and different characters are differently good. Like this girl is the best on easy mode. This one currently has the world record in hard, but I refuse to believe that she's the best character for hard. So we're gonna use this character. We're gonna try and go for PB today at least, but we will see. I'm a little bit tired in the morning. I see that we have a minus timer, so I assume that's based off the time it takes to get into the game.
That's just Discord delay, so
Okay.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, so I will just say when the time starts, we can pick the character here. We can look at the beautiful intro here. We get to see long legs. And yeah, and timing starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, so the thing with this character is that you have, you can do an infinity, which you can do on multiple characters, and that's why I believe this is the best character. Even if her single target damage is a little bit slow, she can handle like 4 enemies really well. Also, that's not what we want to see. Let's do this. So yeah, you will see me try to manipulate the enemies to go the correct way. And sometimes it will just not go my way, but it's okay. The most important thing is that I don't start messing up later in the run. Also, this is a little bit annoying when you start attacking an enemy just far enough so you can hit with the first attack, but not the second one. So right here you will see I get both of these enemies in one stun. And here we get another one. Yeah, and as every single beat 'em up game needs, this is the out-scroller, elevator kind of thing. They put it super early in this game. So they basically spawn in the same pattern every time. So you just keep doing this movement that I'm doing. But on hard mode it's actually kind of tight to do these 2 first. Oops, that's not good, but we can just use our special to not lose that much time. And we do have several specials. We have the one that takes a little bit of health. And we have one where we can hold the button. Okay, that's not good. Okay, this might be my worst run since I started derusting this game. But it's okay, it's okay. Like, marathon runs needs to be a little bit troublesome, right? That's the funny thing, Bob, is that even though I love running this game, I know absolutely nothing about Sailor Moon. Race does sound like something it could be, but yeah, we're coming up to the first boss here. So we're just gonna stun lock it. And we have a perfect setup at the beginning to just move slightly backwards to bait his rush attack. Also, you may see my cat in the background. He does have a little bit too much energy today. Hopefully he will not be ruining stuff, but you never know. We will just do that to kill both. But yeah, here we actually have in the background right here. You see we have like stoplights. And we can kinda use them to know when enemy spawns. But also to keep track of when the train starts coming. So you see, it was red because the train was coming. And yeah, the difference between easy, normal and hard is basically just how much health enemies have. Oh! These blue guys can be like lose you a lot of time. Like most what this speedrun is about is not. It's basically not having to waste time on not getting the stun locks. Oh, for some reason I thought she was dead, but it's okay. It will not cost that much time. We're picking up the fan here because the fan is just like you can see the damage it does. So like even compared to like do infinity, like you do so much damage with this one. And we're basically just hoping for these tiny men to not run around. But today they are being a little bit annoying. And now we get the worst enemies in the game, which is the clouds. The reason why they are the worst enemies is because their AI is like a 50-50 between after they do their attack, they would either run away from you or run towards you. And if they decide to keep running against or away from you, there's really nothing you can do. It's just accepting the time loss. With this character at least. With a character that actually has the world record, there is actually things you can do. But for this character we kinda hope that they play nice. Here we have a socklet wall. I'm gonna use my other special quite a lot in the late game. Well, mainly on the final boss. Basically, this game has Street Fighter moves, where you press a button combination to do an attack. So you can do that to do like a fire thing. And her special doesn't do that much damage, that's why we're not using it that much. But it does have its advantages on the final boss. But she is the slowest person for the final boss as well. Which we will talk about once I get there. But yeah, we're basically just in this Candyland, killing enemies, hoping to get some free candy. I kinda do not want to lose another life. Starting to run low on lives. I'll stay low here because... Okay, the chances of not dying here is low, but... Also, I think we killed the clown really quickly. So... I was trying to do a speed jump, but it's okay. So... For every boss we have a slight setup to get them into the position we want. So for this boss we are gonna just walk down. And then, because enemies have slightly iframes after they are knocked down, we move down. Also, getting hit at the same time you attack them with the fan is actually a time save, because you can do like double hits then. But that's stage 2. Coming up is one of the hardest parts of the speedrun, which is the trucks. So basically the screen will go left, right, but enemies can only spawn when the screen is on the right side. So what that basically means is that... Oh, I will use this special. Okay. So what that means is we basically want to be killing enemies before we get into the other side. So like, this is pretty good cycle. I think on easy you can do it faster, but here enemies have so much health. Oops, that was not intended. Okay, that's still okay, because usually you would need to wait here either way. And now we get a little bit... Ooh, we actually got a good pattern here. Also, one of the reasons why this part is bad is because of the screen moving. We will just use the special. You can't really keep them stuck. We'll just take a backwards boost. Sometimes you just can't get away. Okay, that was still okay, I would say. So now we only have the clown left, which is really one of the worst enemies to fight on the truck. But I think we did this really good, actually. Okay, so we got through the hardest part of the game. Well, not hardest part as in surviving, but hardest part as in not losing a lot of time. So that might make up for all the previous mistakes. We're gonna take that star to get some extra lives. So right here, I actually want to go to the left. It's more of a safety than something I need, but my cat is breaking things. But yeah, you saw my health bar increasing there. And it will just allow me to play it a little bit more safe. Like you see, I already lost life, so I would have lost an extra life here. And elevator up. Okay, yeah. So, like, the thing with when you're doing this infinitive, like, it doesn't really matter if you get the weak enemies into it right away. You always want to focus on the one with the most health. And most enemies have a stupid AI and will probably just walk into your thing. Except these tiny trolls here. They do enjoy going around you. But it also means that I need to find ways to get like I can't get pinchered. So even if I have an infinity going, I might need to turn it off just to make sure I do not get pinchered to death. Right now I'm gonna wait slightly and I'm gonna go here. And the reason behind that is because the next move we're doing is gonna be to the boss. And I want to stand around here and then time it. Otherwise I will over jump the boss trigger and I have to walk back. Also, let's mash a little bit. So same thing here. Oh, I did walk a little bit too far. I think I might lose this infinity because, as you can see, enemies like moving to the right. So I did lose it, but we did get it back, so it's all okay. And you kinda have like an anti-stun mechanic, meaning that like if you get hit by 3 attacks that doesn't knock you down, you get knocked down right either way, basically. And let's see here, we're gonna do this. So this part is just RNG here. I'm hoping that these pink girls do not go in and jump kick me. Oops. Sometimes you just accidentally do it too much. But yeah, here we're gonna walk up, and here we're gonna do this. And we got this perfect, actually. like having a clown and that other guy. The other guy actually has psychic attacks. Which means he can attack you from a further distance than your infinity reaches. So that enemy is really annoying to handle when you're trying to set one up. And right here we have a setup. And we got it. That's actually really good. Because as I said, having this psychic guy being loose is one of the worst thing you can. This might... We have one more enemy pack that we have to worry about. But this could be a perfect stage, to be honest. I'm gonna move over here. Jump again. Okay, not the perfect one. Okay, this was not the greatest, but it's still, like, considering how well everything else went, this is still a good stage. We're just gonna mash through text a little bit. And this is the doppelganger. It's one of the bosses where you can actually just mash through text, because it doesn't matter if you continue mashing. Oh, I was afraid that they would get away from me. But yeah, we're through. And we're not even getting a stage completion here. I'm playing really aggressive here. Because this is one of the enemy packs where it's really hard to, like, have a good setup. Ah, that's not great. Like, the death itself doesn't cost that much time, but it's me thinking about the ending of the game. Because I do want like 2 extra lives for the final boss. Okay, no, that was not what I wanted. Okay, we got lucky and got stun lock again. Because the final boss is a little bit bullshit. So we really want to have at least 3 lives left for that. We got a little bit lucky here. And like with any other beat 'em up game, the biggest advantage you can have compared to other runners is just knowing what enemies are coming up and how they spawn and everything. So just knowing how to get them bunched up is really important. So here is something I learned today, or not today, but this time at Rusted. This wall actually doesn't take damage until a certain frame. So I'm gonna time it here, right there. So now I know it's 2 full combos, and then you do a kick. Otherwise you have to walk all the way to the boss. And also just attacking the wall creates a lot of lag. So this is Boomerang guy. He enjoys throwing boomerangs. But we do not like boomerangs. Because boomerangs are a dangerous toy. But yeah, as you can see, it's the same thing here with stun lock. The reason why the other character might be faster, or probably it is actually faster than this character, but I believe I still can get the world record with this character. But she has a throw that does 1 full bar of damage. But because you have to wait for invulnerability, and like when you can't do the throw on multiple enemies, obviously. You need to be really good with that character to get a really good time. No! That's so unlucky. Might be some health. I kinda just want this health. Okay, still good enough. Just trying to keep my life counter up here. Because I know there's a high chance I will take a death on the next screen. Oh, that was actually super nice. That's a setup that usually do work. Oh. Okay. As you can see, because he doesn't want to get attacked, he will not get attacked. And I think that might have been the difference between being able to call this a world record run and not, but we'll see. We had some problems really early on in this run, which might have killed the chances itself, but we can at least pretend that this is a really good run. But that's kind of the meme about this game for me, is that I only play this game whenever it's in a marathon. Oops. Can you please do one of those? Thank you. So the enemies right here, the big tall guy, is actually the only enemy that can block attacks in the game. I always forget that I should not do that. Oops. Oh, I did not know I had both. So basically here in the end, you just fight all the enemies in a row that you fought throughout the game. Yeah, sometimes life is like that. They do not want to be killed. So yes, that does mean that we have to fight 2 clowns at the end. Which is really annoying and rough. Like I would say, you have like a 10% chance for them to cooperate like you want. Okay, these were nice as well. Like, even though they can block attacks, they aren't that difficult. Because they do not block attacks that often. Yeah, clown time. Yeah, I tried to get him to stay. Okay, I was gambling on... Okay, we did get them stuck now. Like, it wasn't perfect, but it was good still. And now we're coming up to the boss gauntlet here. So, another thing that is actually slower with this character is the text dialogue, because every sailor has their own, like, how they speak with the different bosses and stuff. So I think this is one of the slower ones in text as well. At least at the start. I haven't timed it at the end, really. Okay, so here we have a boss. We need to hope she doesn't do her lightning attack. Oops. I completely messed it. Yeah, I kinda deserve this, because I played this so badly. So now I can't do the infinity. I'm too... Okay, we got it now. But that was really, really bad. I can see on time this is definitely not world record. But we should be sub 36 at least, which is still within a minute of the world record. Maybe? No, maybe not. Maybe we'll be slightly over 46 minutes here. So here we're gonna use our special a lot. So we can buffer our special during other specials and during our jumps. Oops. 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 I think I had a little bit of lag right there. And that's why we want 2 attacks. Or 2 lives, I mean. And time is coming up when the screen turns dark here, which is now. So I think that might have been a 35-36, I will see, yeah. And that's actually a 1 second PB for me. Which means that I did kinda do good here, because my goal was to get world record. We were half a minute behind. The run was okay, it was good. But we know it's there, we know it's there. And this is the SEGATHON world record game, so, or the SegaCrew world record game, so the next event we come back and we go and just play it. And we beat the world record then. But yeah, that's it for me now, I believe. I might have a bonus game, I do not know, but if we do, I will be right back. Otherwise, I will be back in about 12 hours with the Sega World Championship against the Simon Gabriel. I will need all the support I can get because we all know that Brazilians are too OP in Genesis or in Sega games in general. But yeah, I think we're going to an intermission and we will see if I'm back or if not. Take care and have a beautiful afternoon, evening, morning, night.